Alright, so this is Zeus. Cory's the lucky one that got him in a stand tonight. It was pretty frustrating. We're sitting there, and all of a sudden, Brad's like, "There's a buck over there." And what happened, Brad?
Well, actually, it's the fourth time. It's the fourth round in the game with him. 3 years in the making, and I botched it the first day out this year. Like I said before on the previous video you've seen, we had him come in. He got spooked. He started lip curling. I don't know what he saw, but he tampered and spun around 180 degrees. I had one little shot, probably about a 3-foot window, and I definitely took an ethical shot, but I hit a limb. So, this is round 4 out in the woods with him, and we've done our work. Checked the trail cameras, and we definitely seen him start showing back up. So I definitely had a good feeling that it was going to happen tonight. If it was going to happen for me or for Cory or for Caroline, but before we climbed up, we put out the sweet corn scent.
Cory, don't be jealous. Little Cory got the big buck.
Yeah, hey Cory, you got to catch up with little Cory now.
And Dale, are you on one of the hunting teams, Cory?
Yeah.
Aw, snap. Cory's team just won.
So history just goes to show, lightning does strike more than once. It actually struck 3 times within the past probably 5 years. What I mean by that is, I get my heart set on a deer. I pattern the sleepless nights, the countless thoughts, the planning, the preparation, the anxiety of getting down there and having everything lined up. And again, if you see here on this film, he's walking out of my life again.
Alright, I'm strictly out recording on this day, and we're hunting for Zeus feverishly. Brad's like watching the camera, checking the camera every few minutes, putting out like tons and tons of bait. And I know from the past that Cory is lucky and always seems to get Brad's deer. And here comes Zeus.
Alright, so I got a text from my dad and it said, "Zeus is at your 3 o'clock. So I looked over my shoulder and there he was. He was looking very, very bad. He didn't even pick his head up on the way in. I just got the crossbow and I stuck it on my lap. And I started getting up on my shoulder. And I was like shaking so bad, I could barely even hold it. And then he just came right in, broadside. Stood there for a few minutes. I was texting my dad back and forth saying, "I really don't want to shoot this deer. What should I do?" Because I knew that he was like in love with the deer.
This video is brought to you by Rack Getter Scents and Lures. So if it isn't Zeus, wide load, or the big velvet 9-point, Cory seems like he definitely has a horseshoe stuck somewhere southbound in his body.
So I hunted in my stand pretty much all year until November 11th, and that was the day that I killed the deer. He just came right in, and this was like the first time that I hunted with my dad all year, last year. And this was another deer that he was after, and we needed a wide load. He was the widest deer. He was 21 inches wide.
Get the camera out, zoom in. Oh my god, it's really him. And he's definitely not heading towards Brad. He's heading towards Cory. So what happened when you got in? Did you start getting shaky?
Yeah, I about dropped the crossbow. I couldn't even pick it up. I was so shaky. And he just came right in, perfect broadside. I put the crossbow up, put the top pin on him, shot him, and then he ran about 60 yards and I saw him drop.
Oh god. Holy mackerel. Dang. Is that Zeus?
Yep.
Wow. Good job, buddy.
Cory did it all. He texted me from the tree stand. He said, "Hey, Daddy, do you want me to shoot this?" I said, "Hey, brother, anybody would kill to shoot this deer, so let him have it." I said, "Shoot straight, good luck, make me proud." This is actually Cory's maiden voyage. He's never killed a wall hanger without his daddy around, so pretty neat.
He even gutted part of it.
Pretty humbling feeling for him. Definitely put a big one on the ground tonight for this little man. I don't know too many 14-year-olds has killed numerous open young deer like this all by himself. So first day out, right? He's coming in down over the hill. I look at her, and he stopped in an area, and I had about that much of an area to shoot. And he came down, and he started lip curling. I knew he wouldn't come down any further. So I swung around and got in the opening, and he stepped around like this, and he was quartering hard away from me. So I put it right here, and I just cut it loose. You know, I figured it was going to come way out up here on the other side. It hit a limb about the size of my little finger, cut the bolt sideways, and stuck right in the ground. So he ran off, and I thought, man, we're not going to see this deer again until November, easily November. A couple weeks went by, and nothing on trail camera, so I got up and staying the night, and I checked the trail camera on the bone view, and he's showing up. He showed up on the 20th. He's showing up at 7:30, give or take. So we're sitting there, and I told her, I said, he's coming in. I can feel it tonight. He's coming out of the bottom. And I look up, and I see this big giant walking beeline straight towards me. He walked straight, and I text him. I said, 3 o'clock, 3 o'clock, here he comes. He's like, "Daddy, I can't shoot your deer." I said, "It's not my deer." I said, "It's definitely not my deer." I said, "It's not my deer to shoot." I said, "I have my chance." I said, "Now it's your turn." I said, "Get on him." Well, you know what, guys? We made a mark on the industry today. We made a mark with a lot of our sponsors, and we've proven that everything we stand behind, we use 100%. So it's not just banners, it's just not fillers, it's just not our egos or anything like that with our sponsors. We truly believe in them, we truly stand behind them, and we use them every time we go in the woods. We hunt hard. And Cory, why don't you tell them what happened when you got off the bus? Give them a little bit of an insight of your texting to me.
Well, I really didn't even want to go today. Just wasn't feeling it.
And what did I say to you?
I'm going either way, so it's up to you.
And I said you can't kill them on the what?
Couch.
Can't kill them on the couch, folks. Get out in the woods, hunt hard, pass them, let them grow.
All right, this guy's been 3 years in the making.
Feed them right. I've been waiting 3 years to put my hands around this dude, and it's been worth every second of it, regardless if I've squeezed the trigger, guys, or not. It's been worth every second.
Still going on our wall.
He's going on the wall. He's definitely going on the wall. But here you go, guys. This is the answer. I would say at least 21 inches wide to the inside. At least 135, if not pushing 148 point. Mature, he's probably at least a 4.5, 5-year-old deer. And I know I've definitely been watching him on trail cam for the past 3 years. So last year's name was Crook. This year's name was Zeus. 2 months he'll be called Dinner. So good luck, bud. I'm proud of you. I love you, all right?
Love you too.
This is why we protect the herd. This is why we thin the population. I'm telling you right now, Camel Girls deer sauce, rat getter scent, this is what you get right here, folks. Get in the woods and hunt hard, pay attention, and let them grow big.